Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for coming to today's presentation on the FRS Drop Program. My name is Nick Schaaf and I am a Chartered Retirement Planning Counselor as well as a Retirement Plan Consultant with the Suncoast Trust and Investment Services Department. My role with Suncoast is to provide education by addressing any questions or concerns you may have and then help you take the next best step towards your retirement plan. Just a brief disclosure before we jump in. Feel free to pause the presentation if you feel you need additional time to review this slide. Most seniors need roughly 80% of their previous earnings to live comfortably in retirement, and that tells us that the majority won't see much of a drop in their living cost. Without a crystal ball, it's impossible to say what your expenses will entail as you age, but it's pretty safe to assume that many of your current bills will remain mostly the same, such as groceries, clothing, utilities, and other such basics that all of us need regardless of whether we're working or not. There are essentially three ways to accumulate assets to become sources for retirement income. The first are employer-sponsored retirement savings plans. These include 401k, 403b, 457b, and simple IRA plans, as well as SEP IRA plans for self-employed workers. The second are individual tax-advantaged savings plans, such as individual retirement accounts. And the third are personal savings and investments, such as certificates of deposit, mutual funds, stocks, and bonds held outside of a retirement plan. In general, if your school district offers a supplemental retirement savings plan, you should take advantage of it. Now a little about Social Security. To start with, there are two basic things you need to know as you begin to explore your options. First, what is your full retirement age? It's the age at which you can receive a full or unreduced Social Security retirement benefit. Your full retirement age ranges from 66 to 67, depending on the year you were born, as shown on this chart. If you begin receiving benefits earlier than this age, you'll receive a reduced benefit. If you wait and begin receiving benefits after this age, you'll receive a higher benefit because you will earn delayed retirement credits. Other benefits that you or your family members can receive are also based on what you're eligible to receive at your full retirement age. The second thing you'll want to understand is how your full retirement benefit is calculated. The benefit calculation is complicated beyond the scope of this presentation, but here's a brief overview. Delayed retirement credits yearly increase to age 70 at 8% per year. With the Florida retirement system, you have two choices. The first option is the FRS pension plan. This is a traditional retirement pension plan. The state is responsible for managing the pension plan trust fund. You qualify for a benefit after 8 years of service. Your benefit is payable when you reach retirement age as defined by the plan. Your monthly benefit is guaranteed and based on a formula using your salary, years of service, FRS membership class, and age. The second option is the FRS investment plan. This is a defined contribution plan. You are responsible for managing your account and you qualify for a benefit after 1 year of service. Once earned, the benefit is yours. Your benefit is based on contributions made to your account and on investment performance over time. Both plans require you to contribute 3% of your salary beginning with your first paycheck. You cannot change the amount you contribute, and your employer also makes contributions to the plan you choose. Eligibility to receive a benefit. You will be eligible for a pension plan benefit or vested when you complete 6 years of service if you enrolled in the FRS prior to July 1st, 2011, or 8 years of service if you've enrolled in the FRS on or after July 1st of 2011. The investment plan only requires 1 year of service to become vested in the plan. Your pension benefit calculation. Your first year benefit is based on a fixed formula that is determined by your age, years of service, the average of your 5 or 8 highest fiscal years of pay. Step 1 is years of credible service multiplied by percentage value, percentage amount you receive for each year of credible service based on your membership class. For example, regular class members receive 1.60%. Step 2 is the average final compensation. This is the average of the highest 5 or 8 fiscal years of salary, July to June, you earned during your covered employment. If you enrolled in the FRS prior to July 1st, 2011, your average final compensation will be 5 years. If you enrolled in the FRS on or after July 1st of 2011, your average final compensation will be 8 years. Your final year's salary may include lump sum pay for up to 500 hours of terminal annual leave. Your FRS pension payment options. Option number 1 is a single lifetime payment, and upon your death, the payments will stop. This option will provide you with the largest benefit of the 4 and does not provide a continuing benefit to your beneficiary. If you are married and you select option number 1, your spouse must be notified and acknowledge your selection. Option number 2 is a monthly benefit that is less than option number 1, and the benefit is payable to you for life. In the event you die within 10 years after your retirement date, the same monthly benefit will be paid to your designated beneficiary for the remainder of the 10-year period. No further benefits are then payable. And option number 3 is a reduced monthly benefit, payable for life. Upon your death, your joint annuitant, spouse, or financial dependent, if living, will receive a lifetime monthly benefit in the same amount you were receiving. Option number 4 is an adjusted monthly benefit payable to you while both you and your joint annuitant, spouse, or financial dependent are living. Upon the death of either you or your joint annuitant, the monthly benefit payable to the survivor is reduced to 2/3 of the monthly benefit received while both were living. No further benefits are payable after both you and your joint annuitant are deceased. So what is DROP? This program provides you with an alternative method for payment of your retirement benefits for a specified and limited period if you are an eligible Florida Retirement System pension plan member. Under this program, you stop earning service credits towards a future benefit, have your retirement benefit calculated at the time your drop period begins, and your monthly retirement benefits accumulate in the FRS trust fund, earning interest while you continue to work for an FRS employer. To qualify for DROP, as an eligible member of the FRS pension plan or teacher's retirement system, you may participate in DROP when you are vested and have reached your normal retirement date. Your normal retirement date is the earliest date at which you become eligible for full, unreduced benefits based upon your age and/or service. If your retirement date is before July 1st, 2011, your full retirement age is 62 or 30 years of service. And if hired on or after July 1st, 2011, it's age 65 or 33 years of service. When your participation in DROP begins, your DROP benefit is based on the option selected at retirement, which is your begin date for DROP, and will accrue with interest and cost of living adjustments for the duration of your DROP participation. Upon your termination of employment and DROP, you must elect one of the following methods of payment for the DROP benefits within 60 days of your DROP employment termination. Option number 1 is a lump sum. All accrued DROP benefits plus interest, less 20% tax remitted to the Internal Revenue Service, shall be paid to the DROP participant or the surviving beneficiary. Option number 2 is a direct rollover. All accrued DROP benefits plus interest shall be paid from the DROP directly to the custodian of an eligible retirement plan. And option number 3 is a partial lump sum. A portion of the accrued DROP benefits shall be paid to the DROP participant or surviving spouse, less IRS tax, and the remaining DROP benefit shall be transferred directly to the custodian of an eligible retirement plan. So, can the amounts contributed to the plan ever change? Yes. It is true, the Florida legislature can raise or lower the amount you or your employer pays into the plan and or increase or reduce future benefits. So, will Social Security and pension be enough? Unfortunately, probably not. When you run the numbers, you should definitely factor in other sources of income in retirement, including Social Security and traditional pension if you're lucky enough to have one. But your personal savings will have to generate enough income to cover the shortfall. You can check your estimated Social Security benefits by using the government Social Security online calculators, and your current or former employers can provide estimates of any pension benefits you might receive when you retire. You'll likely not receive enough in Social Security income to fund your entire retirement. The difference you'll need to come up with through a retirement plan or personal savings is your retirement gap. An important benefit of your supplemental retirement plan is that it allows you to defer money each pay period before it's taxed. That means fewer tax dollars are paid on today's income, making a smaller impact on your take-home pay. Basically, more money goes into your account than comes out of your paycheck. Another important benefit of your supplemental retirement account is tax-deferred growth. In a taxable investment such as a brokerage account, savings account, or CD, any interest you potentially earn will be taxed on an annual basis. Inside a tax-deferred investment like your supplemental retirement plan, you will not have to pay taxes on any potential earnings until you withdraw. In other words, you defer the payment of taxes until withdrawal. Tax-deferred accounts offer a powerful growth factor called compounding interest. The power of tax-deferred growth is the money in your supplemental retirement account, including any earnings, accumulates tax-deferred. This may give your account the opportunity to grow more than if it were subject to taxes. This chart illustrates the potential difference in growth between a tax-deferred and taxable account. No one has perfect market knowledge, so some investors use a strategy that attempts to time when the market or specific investment is changing directions. That's market timing, attempting to predict the future direction of the market through technical indicators or economic data. Because there are so many factors that can affect the market, it's continually debated whether market timing is truly possible. For those of us who do not have the time, energy, or resources to monitor the market all day, every day, market timing can be a hard way to manage an investment account. And the point is, time, not timing, is the better way to capitalize on market gains. Investing made simple, really. One of your best assets when managing and protecting your wealth is having a relationship with a trusted financial and/or legal advisor. If you haven't found an advisor yet, that may be your first step. They can help guide you through the process of establishing a plan and revising it as life events affect your objectives. Once you have gathered all the information we've just discussed, you'll start the financial planning process with your advisor. Your advisor will gather pertinent data and help you establish goals. They'll analyze your current financial situation. They'll develop recommendations based on your goals and current situation, help you to implement their recommendations, and they'll continue to monitor your plan and make adjustments as necessary. This concludes today's presentation. If you're looking for help with FRS, drop, asset consolidation, or to enroll in a supplemental plan, please contact us at 866-300-9382 or email us at ep_operations@suncoastcreditunion.com. Thank you.